had a mess up. A year and a half later, they found a tumor on my right lung.
She started out on The Flying Nun and went on to must-see TV. Now, her inspiring story of real-life courage.
She is such a strong, spiritual woman.
TV gears up for New Year's Eve, and we have your guide to the around-the-world Millennium coverage. Barbara Walters in Paris to Will Smith in Washington. It's time to pop some champagne and pick up the remote.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Here is the top Hollywood news for Monday, December 27th, 1999. Hi, everyone. Mary Hart is off tonight. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Bob Goen, and it is official. One of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors is a married man. Jerry Seinfeld has tied the knot with Jessica Sklar, and now we have the details from a guest who was inside the ceremony. Only about 40 people witnessed Jerry and Jessica's Christmas night marriage in this New York City penthouse loft. An eyewitness at the intimate candlelit nuptials tells E.T. that the bride shed tears of joy during the traditional Jewish ceremony. Her parents, seen here leaving the wedding, stood on one side of the wedding canopy, while Jerry's family, including his mother and sister, seen here, stood on the other. Afterwards, Jerry made an emotional toast to his new wife.
Jerry said, "This is the happiest day of my life. Jessica is the most beautiful woman in the world."
The bride wore an ivory slip gown with spaghetti straps designed by Tommy Hilfiger. The bride is a publicist for the designer. Her two sisters were her bridesmaids and wore deep burgundy taffeta gowns also created by Hilfiger. And all the women in the wedding party wore jewels from Harry Winston. Jerry's guests included comedians Larry Miller and George Wallace, who served as the best man.
That was a wedding. Fabulous. Fabulous. Fantastic.
George Wallace has been a friend of Jerry Seinfeld for over 20 years, and his toast at the wedding was, "I thank Jessica for coming into Jerry's life."
Jerry also invited some longtime friends from Long Island, including one buddy from his 4th grade class. Jessica's guests included her closest girlfriends from Vermont, but Jerry's TV pals were nowhere in sight.
What was really curious was the fact that his castmates were not there. Jason Alexander, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Michael Richards were no-shows.
You guys happy?
All right. The couple were surrounded by the paparazzi after the wedding and seemed happy and relieved that they successfully pulled off their romantic nuptials.
Even though Jerry Seinfeld is a multi-millionaire, very traditionally, Jessica's parents paid for the wedding. It cost them $75,000. Jerry and Jessica did not dart off to some exotic locale for their honeymoon. They stayed in New York, and like his show, they're doing nothing.
Have a great life, kids. And guests tell E.T. that Jerry and Jessica's wedding dinner was a veritable Italian feast. The menu included vegetable stew, lasagna, stuffed zucchini, and veal chops.
Gunfire erupted inside a crowded New York City nightclub, and after the smoke cleared, Jennifer Lopez and boyfriend Sean Puffy Combs were taken into custody.
She was not guilty of any wrongdoing whatsoever, so they decided to just release her.
Jennifer Lopez and boyfriend Sean Puffy Combs were arrested today for criminal possession of a stolen weapon. Lopez was later released while Combs remained in custody and still faces charges. Police say a gun was found in the couple's car as they allegedly fled the scene of a nightclub shooting that left 3 people shot and injured.
Mr. Combs and Miss Lopez unwittingly got into a car to escape a life-threatening situation.
This is the second arrest in 1 year for Puffy. Eyewitness accounts claim he fired shots in Times Square's crowded Club New York following a dispute near the bar. 2 men suffered shoulder injuries and a woman was shot in the face. She's in stable condition at St. Clair's Hospital. A police source says the 9mm gun found in the vehicle was reported stolen from Georgia, but it remains unclear if it's the same weapon used in the incident. Lopez and Combs were in the backseat of a Lincoln Navigator with 2 others, a driver and a bodyguard, who also faced charges of criminal possession. The bodyguard was also found in possession of marijuana. There was no immediate comment from Puffy's recording company about the incident, which comes only 8 months after the music mogul was arrested for allegedly beating a record executive. E.T. was just with the couple in early December at VH1's Fashion Awards, where Puffy joked about Jennifer's fabulous figure.
Jennifer, she worth a couple of $1 billion.
And there's no word yet on how Puffy's arrest will affect his Millennium plans. He's currently scheduled to perform at an MTV New Year's Eve special in New York's Times Square. And we'll be following this story and have more details tomorrow.
A Hollywood superstar is a new father. We have the latest in our ET News Brief. Eddie Murphy's baby was delivered Christmas Eve in Los Angeles. Wife Nicole gave birth to 7-pound, 13-ounce Zola Ivy Murphy, their 4th child together. Mom and Zola are back at home doing fine. Our box office totals are in, and Any Given Sunday scored a first-place touchdown with a weekend estimate of $14.2 million. Director Oliver Stone's best opening ever. On the flip side, Jim Carrey had his worst opening as Man on the Moon landed 5th. Tim Allen's Galaxy Quest was 8th, but Matt Damon scored his best weekend ever as a star. The talented Mr. Ripley came in a strong 2nd.
Matt and Gwyneth Paltrow may be the marquee names in The Talented Mr. Ripley, but I found out that it's Jude Law who has all the stars talking.
Everybody should have one talent. What's yours?
As American playboy Dickie Greenleaf, British actor Jude Law not only steals every scene in which he appears, but he also won the hearts of Gwyneth and Matt while doing so.
Everybody within the movie industry knows about him, but now I think hopefully more people will see him and fall in love with him in this movie.
If you're not at my place by 7 o'clock, Tom and I are running off together.
Okay, fine.
If he's not a huge movie star, then I just don't know.
Not bad to look at either.
No, he's gorge. We love him.
And Jude loved working with Gwyneth as well, although their scenes together were limited.
If anything, because we had so little time and we were doing it so quickly, I was kind of like, God, I've got to do another film with you, because it's like it was over in a few days, you know?
Jude jumped at the chance to work with the likes of both Gwyneth and Matt, whose previous work he made a point of seeing.
When I eventually saw him in Good Will Hunting, it was obvious, you know, it was going to be a great job to get involved in. And obviously I'm very pleased I took it.
That's pain. That's secret pain.
Well, it must be a very deep secret, because I don't know about it.
The film, which has Matt obsessed with Jude's character, also features a brief nude scene.
The bathtub scene, was that intense to shoot? How was that to shoot?
Me and Matt were constantly laughing about the dynamics of this relationship. So, and that day we laughed in particular.
And with the film's strong opening at the box office and the critical acclaim it's already received, Jude is one happy guy.
If the success of this film means that people come to see the stuff I do, and I hope I keep choosing good stuff.
I'm sure he will. And the next film Jude is chosen is a World War II drama called Enemy at the Gate, and it also features Gwyneth's Shakespeare in Love co-star, Joseph Fiennes.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Madonna's first movie role since she made Evita. It's your first look as she plays Mom. A Will and Grace star's fight against cancer in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
Every day is a gift.
And what her famous co-stars have to say about her courage. Barbara Walters in Paris. Will Smith in Washington, D.C. We have all the network coverage and what you can watch for a Y2K New Year's Eve.
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
In feature films, the production assistant gets stuff where it needs to be. A dozen glaze, a dozen chocolate. So my car is pretty much my office. Last week, I moved a flock of geese and 25 bowling balls. In 8 days, I drove about 1,000 miles. Some people may have a window office or a corner office. Me, I've got a window office that corners.
The hard-working Saturn SL.
Julie, what's your 20?
I'm in the car.
Do you remember your class schedule?
Yes, Dad.
And your laptop?
I remembered.
To help you prepare for your child's future, this week and throughout next year, McDonald's Ronald Scholars Program is giving away up to $1.6 million. Specially marked Happy Meal toys could contain a $25,000 scholarship.
Dad, I did forget one thing.
What?
I love you.
It's coming. That day when a winter cold spell could spell trouble. When it does, rely on KOIN 6 News for the latest forecasts, traffic updates, and instant school closures. The people of KOIN 6 News, because people make the difference.
Now there are 2 great ways to save at Safeway. Check your mailbox for the new January issue of the Safeway Clipless Coupon Book. Savings are automatic with your Safeway Club card. Or get the same great savings by clipping the coupons. You can save on items like Campbell's Chunky Soups, 4 cans are $5. Or Golden Grain Mission Pasta for just 77 cents each. And get 3 jars of Zesty Prego sauce for $3.99. Plus over $345 in savings. The new Safeway Clipless Coupon Book. It's savings delivered right to your doorstep.
Stuart Little is a wildly entertaining family comedy. Thumbs up.
You're gonna love it.
Big fun for the whole family.
That's wonderful.
Stuart Little.
Happy New Year!
Rated PG. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
Big news! My honey barbecue wings are back. Got a new sandwich, too.
Now get your KFC Honey Barbecue 2 ways. Wings or in the new Honey Barbecue Sandwich. Each just $1.99.
There's no better time than now to get the good life at Sears, so don't miss out on the best time to buy. Get 0% financing on all home appliances over $3.99 till January 2001 when you use your Sears card. Or you can choose free delivery. Take this Kenmore washer and dryer. Save $120 on the pair. It doesn't get any better than the best time to buy. At Sears, the good life at a great price, guaranteed.
The day after it happened, phone lines were down and just getting around was difficult. So I went out to look for my customers to see if they needed help. One thing I wonder about, these people who buy insurance without an agent, who goes out looking for them? You're in good hands with Allstate. Mine.
From New York to Paris, Washington, D.C. to Rome, Los Angeles to London, the TV networks are heading to the corners of the world to cover the Y2K celebration. And you can go along from the comfort of your own home. With 24-hour coverage, ABC News will ring in the year 2000 around the world. Charles Gibson will be on duty in London, while Diane Sawyer will broadcast from New York and Cokie Roberts from Rome. Barbara Walters will be seen in 4 different outfits as she hosts from Paris.
What Barbara Walters is doing in Paris, among other things, is being dressed by some of the top designers in the fashion world. Each is more extraordinary than the next. The dresses are not to be believed.
Executive producer Tom Yellen will bring it all together in this high-tech control room in New York, where the network will cap off its coverage with the traditional ball drop in Times Square.
This is the biggest, most ambitious, most frightening event that anyone has ever imagined. We have hundreds of producers, we have hundreds of engineers, we have people all over the world, over 1,000 people in total.
In our nation's capital, Will Smith will host America's Millennium from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. The CBS special, produced by Quincy Jones and George Stevens Jr., will feature a Celine Dion performance from Montreal and a host of artists singing live.
Jesse Norman and Kathleen Battle from the Operatic World, Patricia Yearwood and Country and Western, Brian McKnight, Luther Vandross, we have Stomp, we have Bono.
Don't forget Kenny Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Tom Jones. President Clinton will appear live at the event, and he's already promoting it with a public service announcement.
Usher in the year 2000 at America's Millennium Gala at the Lincoln Memorial.
Also on CBS, Grammy's Greatest Performances, hosted by Natalie Cole and Whitney Houston. The one-hour special showcases the top 10 show-stopping moments in Grammy history, including this year's unforgettable Ricky Martin appearance. But Grammy President Michael Green is keeping the performer that tops the list a secret.
Every day, at least 15 people say, well, just give me a wink, just a hint. What letter does it start with?
In L.A., Jay Leno will welcome 2000 from his Tonight Show stage with a live monologue just before midnight.
NBC's focusing its coverage on the Tonight Show franchise, which has become what a lot of people watch now.
Fox 2000 on the Fox network, hosted by Britt Hume and Paula Zahn, will include updates of Y2K Trouble by John Walsh of America's Most Wanted, while MTV plans to party like it's 1999 in its Times Square studio, with performances by Goo Goo Dolls and Christina Aguilera, among others. Tomorrow on ET, we're going to tell you how some celebrities are stepping up their Y2K security. And also tomorrow, the time has arrived. We bury our ET Time Capsule 2000. All the emails have been counted, and we are ready to unveil your votes for the top 10 Hollywood moments. Tomorrow, our Leonard Maltin will announce the winners and then seal them in the ET Time Capsule that will be buried at the new Academy Awards Theater.
Next on Entertainment Tonight.
Dylan McDermott. Find out which celebrity's mansion the practice star just moved into. Who is TV Guide's Entertainer of the Century? From Elvis to Johnny Carson, who made the top 10 celebrity list? Madonna's new movie. Your first look as she falls in love with Julia Roberts' real-life boyfriend.
1989? 1999.
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
I'm serious when it comes to wrinkles. So I use new line eraser from L'Oreal Paris.
The most serious anti-wrinkle action you may ever take.
Yet so gentle, you can use it every night.
With retinol, the purest form of vitamin A.
To help erase first lines, fine lines, even those lines we've learned to live with.
Objective measurements show results in just 4 weeks.
And that's enough, even for skeptics like me. So use it nightly and lose the lines.
New line eraser with pure retinol from L'Oreal Paris.
Because I'm worth it.
Never smile at a crocodile, but Real TV has found 2 guys who don't cater to a gator. It's Adventurers Week, and you're up close and maybe a bit too personal with 500 pounds of king snap, lifted by bare hands. You gotta see it to believe it. Then traffic fines are going up, and this undercover shot shows it's going straight down into his pocket. And 4 young kids are hijacked.
They had a guardian angel.
All that's Real TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
The V6 Passat.
Nice car.
Quick, responsive, room for 4.
Hang on. I saw this in a movie once.
On the next extra, did this mayor hire a hitman to kill her ex-husband? Then handcuffed and arrested for splashing a cop. And he's only 12 years old. Plus, how far will these people go to win $1 million? Next extra.
Tomorrow at 12:30 on Coin TV 6.
Do you like soup? Me too. To make a great vegetable soup, you need at least 11 vegetables. Be so sweet, they taste like fresh kisses. Simmer it slowly with a lot of flour. It takes time to make my thick country vegetable soup, but if you don't have time, I will come and do it for you, because now you have 18 of my soups at your supermarket. So take me home with you. I'm no trouble, really.
The Myra Frank After Christmas Sale and Clearance is going on now. Use your bonus coupons for extra savings. This is where it all starts. This is where it gets good.
TV Guide picks the top 10 entertainers of the century inside Hollywood. The mighty Mickey Mouse managed to land the number 10 spot on the list of the century's most influential entertainers. Silver screen legend Katharine Hepburn was voted 9th, behind late-night king Johnny Carson.
Always, people try to emulate him, whether it's Rosie, whether it's Oprah, whether it's Jay, whether it's Dave.
Superstar Michael Jordan slam dunk number 7, while Jimmy Stewart came just behind old Blue Eyes number 5, Frank Sinatra. Everyone's favorite redhead, Lucille Ball, is 4th, and the Fab Four are number 3.
To this day, people will mention the Beatles as their #1 influence.
Marilyn Monroe was crowned Queen of the Century at number 2, and the King of the Century, well, the King himself, celebrated on these 2 special Elvis Presley TV Guide covers.
And Elvis's popularity keeps growing. According to TV Guide, there were 65 Elvis fan clubs when he died. Today, there are 625.
She delivers the sarcastic punchlines on the hit sitcom Will and Grace. But off the set, Shelley Morrison has been waging a secret and sometimes painful battle. Shelley's fight back from cancer is our Entertainment Tonight cover story.
If you really put your mind to something, you can do anything.
Shelley Morrison is a living miracle.
When I prayed to the Madonna for a husband, maybe I should have been more specific.
On Will and Grace, she cracks jokes as Rosario, the maid who marries the gay character Jack so she can stay in America.
What does Jack's father do? Make people feel bad about who they are.
She was at the center of controversy when her on-screen employer called her a tamale. But the 63-year-old Morrison has been fighting a different battle, one for her life.
2 years ago, I had been battling cancer in my left breast, so I had lumpectomies and things like that. But last year they found something that couldn't just go away with lumpectomies, so I had a mastectomy.
6 months ago, Shelley was diagnosed with lung cancer. A third of one lung was removed.
I was in the hospital for 2 days, and I said, send me home. Went home. 8 days after surgery, they called me from the show, and they said, you're in the next show. We need you tomorrow. And I said, okay.
The light is back in my life. Oh.
Incredibly, she was there. Her Will and Grace co-stars were moved by the power of her positive thinking.
Stunned. Absolutely stunned in one regard, but then in retrospect, not very surprised because she is such a strong, spiritual woman.
I'm lucky. Wished I'm lucky.
It's not Shelley's first role on a hit show. 3 decades ago, she played Sister Sisto on The Flying Nun, co-starring with Sally Field.
If at first you do not succeed, you cry again.
Shelley's attitudes about life were partially shaped while working there. When her father became seriously ill, her executive producer startled her with his kindness.
He wrote out a check, signed it, blank check, handed it to me, and he said, if you need it, use it. And I never did. I never used it, but that he did that.
The lesson she's learned? Stay positive and take advantage of every day.
Sweetie, I believe this is yours.
Every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Enjoy life.
There's good advice. And the cast of Will and Grace is off for the holidays, but Shelley is ready to go back to work in January. Now, tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, we are first on the set of the Brady Bunch TV movie.
Hey there, E.T. Here I am on the staircase. I've come down so many times.
Barry Williams' tell-all book comes to TV with Peter, Marcia, and a grown-up Bobby with his real-life son.
I said, can he act? And Michael said, could I?
From Mr. Brady's on-set battles to Greg's real-life date with Mom, Florence Henderson.
We had a very long conversation about the date.
All the behind-the-scenes secrets are recreated. A Julia Roberts exclusive.
I have kids.
She's got big hair, short skirts, and a big attitude.
Seeing as how I have no brains or legal expertise, I just went out there and performed 634 sexual favors.
It's Julia's new movie in another E.T. First. That's tomorrow.
It's Madonna's first movie since making Evita and giving birth to daughter Lourdes. Now she's having a baby on the big screen as well. It's another E.T. First.
Hello? He's leaving me.
Oh, don't stop him. Just let him go, Abby.
And then what?
Rush over to my house and tell me all about it.
In the film, Madonna desperately wants a baby.
I'm not 24 anymore.
I'm not even 34 anymore, so what?
1989? Maybe I'd like to have a family before it's too late. 1999.
You don't need to have a man to have a child. This is the 21st century.
Rupert Everett, as her gay best friend, obliges.
I have something to tell you.
Is it bigger than the big box?
Not yet.
Their friends and family are shocked as they happily have and raise the child together.
Robert is the most incredible man. We're never getting married, so we can't get divorced.
Having a child stops you from worrying about yourself. There's something more important than you in the world.
The world out there does not always support families that are different.
Why don't you sleep in Mama's room?
She snores. She snores like a great big old helicopter taking off.
Benjamin Bratt falls for Madonna and life gets complicated.
Come in.
We're best friends. Robert's my family. Is Prem my daddy now?
What? I think you're great, Dad. I just want us all to get along.
The last thing that we want to do is hurt you.
Sam is my son. Forever and always.
And Madonna will also be recording 2 new songs for the movie soundtrack. And we'll be right back with which stars sold Dylan McDermott his new mansion.
Which Green Card star won a Golden Globe for their role in the film? Is it Andie MacDowell, Gerard Depardieu, or Bebe Neuwirth? Your answer's next in the E.T. Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by...
Introducing America Online new version 5.0. Now it's easier to stay in touch and even easier to get started. AOL new version 5.0. Sign up today.
There's no better time than now to get the good life at Sears, so don't miss out on the best time to buy. Get 0% financing on all home appliances over $3.99 till January 2001 when you use your Sears card. Or you can choose free delivery. Take this Kenmore washer and dryer. Save $120 on the pair. It doesn't get any better than the best time to buy. At Sears, the good life at a great price, guaranteed.
Individually, they are standouts in their respective classes. Collectively, they paint a portrait of daring and innovation. Qualities that produce a category-stretching pickup like Dodge Dakota. Right now, you can enjoy all the room and power of Dakota and get a $750 cash allowance on select regular cab models. If you're ready to move in a different direction, get to the Dodge year-end event today.
1-800-OWN-A-CAR changed the way people buy cars all across America. Just call 1-800-OWN-A-CAR and see how easy it is to get the vehicle of your dreams at the lowest possible price. New, used, foreign, domestic. Call now, 1-800-OWN-A-CAR. Or check us out on the web. We've got a nationwide selection. You're going to find what you're looking for. Plus, we have super low finance rates. Call now. We'll do it all.
Own a car the easy way. Call 1-800-OWN-A-CAR.
Chinook Winds Casino on the beach in Lincoln City. Oh.
You can't leave me now, darling.
I love you. Don't cry.
With caller ID, you can see who's calling before you answer.
Mikey! I'm watching the game. Did you... Bubble!
Order now and get a free caller ID box and free activation.
Yeah. Later.
I know. Caller ID from US West. One more reason life's better here.
When you have a plumbing problem, it affects the whole family. Take care of it quicker with Mr. Rooter.
The ones who brought coats, sweaters, or boots, please raise your hand. First time in Mexico, Pancho.
For every reason, any season.
Celebrating an E.T. birthday today, which Green Card star won a Golden Globe for their role in the film?
That's Gerard Depardieu. He turns 51. And John Amos is 60.
Well, the practice star Dylan McDermott has a new mansion with a star-studded history. Okay, you got this? He bought the house from Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas, who purchased the house from Michelle Pfeiffer 3 years before.
And it's a big one, too. It's like 4,000 square feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
big house. In the meantime, we have some sad Hollywood news to report to you, too. Singer-songwriter Curtis Mayfield has died at age 57, and we leave you now with one of Curtis's biggest hits, People Get Ready. Enjoy. We'll see you.
You don't need no ticket.
You just thank the Lord.
People get ready. People get ready now.
Tonight on the Comedy Broadcasting System, busy making last-minute preparations for Y2K?
Oh, yeah, very busy. Long story short, all the shag carpet is now the same length.
The King of Queens. Next for comedy that's a hole-in-one every week.
What'd you shoot, honey?
Sometimes we just like to play, and we don't even keep score.
You stank it up that bad, huh?
Ladies' Man. Then, after Everybody Loves Raymond, what's making Becker irresistible to married women?
You said I was attractive?
Well, sure. You said she was attractive? Well, I didn't mean it.
It all happens CBS tonight.
Toy Story 2 is the most fun you'll have at the movies this year. Get ready for never-before-seen Toy Story 2 outtakes. It's now funnier than ever. A little help here, please. Toy Story 2 outtakes now playing in theaters. Rated G.
Jump. No! Out the window.
Critics are calling Bicentennial Man a wonderful holiday movie. Robin Williams is brilliant.
Do you have any friends?
Only Wolfie. That is the extent of his skills.
Bicentennial Man, a Chris Columbus film rated PG, now playing.
We put it all together and save you more at the Room Store.
Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Right now is the absolute lowest prices of the year at the Room Store, and you can save big.
We've got sofas, love seats, bedrooms, bedding, end tables, lamps, recliners, dining tables, dining chairs, cocktail tables, leather, and much more.
The absolute lowest prices of the year at the Room Store ends on Friday.
So hurry right now to the Room Store nearest you.
At the Room Store.
The Myra Frank After Christmas Sale and Clearance is going on now. Use your bonus coupons for extra savings.
This is where it all starts. This is where it gets good.
The search to find a missing McMinnville man at 11.
Time to get real. It's Real TV. It's a complete wipeout. The boat captain is in the water. Will the rescuers get there in time? The driver misses the exit. One wrong move, and he'll fall to the freeway below. A bomb explodes right in front of the cameraman. Plus, they get this close to the alligators in our special Adventurer series. And the politician on the take. This is Real TV for Monday, December 27th, 1999. Today's top story. It looks like a perfect day for a boat race. The skies are clear. The water is calm. But here in Eugene, Oregon, something's about to go wrong at 165 miles an hour.
That's gotta hurt.
Rescue teams rush to the scene. They find the boat torn apart. Driver Johnny Heidemann is in the water. He is unconscious. And no wonder. A second angle shows the speeding boat overturned several times, then slam viciously into the water.
I got that baby on tape.
Incredibly, Johnny survives and talks to Real TV about the wreck that almost took his life.
I stopped so abruptly that my whole system just went into shutdown, is what they told me, like a shock. Once they got me on the barge, the EMT saw I wasn't breathing, and he just kind of, I guess he pounded me in the chest and got me going again.
Johnny says it happened so fast, there's not much he remembers of the crash itself.
I saw a lot of blue sky. I do remember it rolling one time, and I remember seeing the water, the spray off the water, and then everything went airborne. At that point, I blacked out.
That's gotta hurt.
Miraculously, his worst injuries are a cut on the leg and a bad headache.
I think there's a bit of luck involved, a lot of luck involved.
Now Johnny's got a bigger and faster boat, and despite his traumatic accident, he's racing again.
The exhilaration from it, you just want to get back in it and do it again. It's pretty exciting.
Hi, I'm John Daly in the Real TV newsroom, and our next story happened just a few miles from here. Downtown Los Angeles has a maze of freeways. The roads are difficult to negotiate, even when you're not distracted. But take your mind off the road for 1 second, and the result may mean life or death.
It's 1 a.m. in downtown Los Angeles, and right now the City of Angels needs a little prayer. A man has driven his Jeep off the road, and now he's left dangling 50 feet above a busy highway. California Highway Patrol is first on scene. They call in rescue units, but until backup arrives, they're left with the difficult task of keeping the man calm.
Feel okay? Anything feel like... No, I feel fine. I feel embarrassed. But don't worry about being embarrassed.
The lone driver clutches the guardrail. One wrong move, and he could be history. Within minutes, firefighters roll on scene.
As I walked up to the scene, what I saw was pretty dramatic, and I realized, uh-oh, we've got something major going on here with the potential to become catastrophic.
Captain Richard Andrade senses this is not going to be a textbook rescue. He's dealing with some ugly circumstances.
We had cars down on the freeway going about 60 miles an hour. The potential for a major disaster was just ready to happen.
A private tow truck pitches in, anchoring the vehicle with a cable line. The car is somewhat stable. The bigger issue now is getting the man out alive. The jaws of life crack the passenger door open, allowing one brave firefighter to reach the man. Ironically, the very seatbelt that saved the driver's life is now keeping him from reaching safety. Rescuers need to cut the driver loose, and quick. The tow line holding the car is not designed to withstand this type of pressure. Rescuers gingerly pull the man free. He's suffering a broken leg.
was like a surgical operation. Things had to be done precisely, they had to be done correctly, and they had to be done quickly.
These firefighters are true heroes. In under an hour, their gutsy moves saved a life and put one of the world's busiest highways back on track.
Real TV travels to Mexico City, where a huge demonstration pits students against fellow students. For 5 months, a large group of students has kept this university shut down to protest a sharp rise in tuition fees. But today is supposed to be the first day of classes for the new semester, and an equally large group of students wants to go back to school. As the demonstration grows, tempers begin to heat up. Then the peaceful protest turns violent. Someone throws a pipe bomb into the crowd. And another. And another.
Tranquilo, tranquilo, papá.
One of them explodes right in front of a cameraman, knocking him and his camera to the ground. No one knows how badly he's hurt, but when he's examined, everyone is relieved. The cameraman, Juan Manuel Hernandez Soto, has escaped with just a small wound. The pipe bombs were filled with these metal slugs, and one of them, flying like shrapnel, hit the unprotected cameraman. Later, Juan tells Real TV what it felt like.
Yo tengo la cámara fija.
I had the camera focused on a group of protesters. Then a pipe bomb landed. It fell about a yard away from me. I felt this shock wave, and a split second later, I felt a tremendous pain in my chest.
Thankfully, Juan is all right, and no one else is injured by the blast. And Juan says his biggest surprise was how his role changed that day.
I never thought that while I was looking for news, I would become it.
Three children and a young lady are in the truck, but the driver doesn't seem to care about their safety. Coming up, the worst is about to happen. Real TV's Kristen Eichel shows you the shocking video. And alligator encounters. It's the wildest video we've ever seen. Don't go away.
In this life, there's just no stopping. No break for a hacking cough. No rest for a raw, sore throat, aches, fever. But when you're desperate for relief, there is Theraflu. Fast, powerful, hot liquid therapy. With the first sip of that soothing hot liquid, you feel relief is on the way. Soon your throat is soothed, your cough calmed. Maximum strength Theraflu. Now in new honey lemon chest congestion and cough. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
KJ McAllister mailed in her entry. Beverly Cook mailed in her entry. But this Super Bowl Sunday, you could win $21 million without mailing in an entry. Publishers Clearinghouse introduces PCH.com. Just go online, enter, and you could win $21 million. Of course, if you want to mail it in, that'll work too. So watch your mail or go to PCH.com. And on Super Bowl Sunday, the $21 million winner could be you.
There is a time for action and a time for adventure. That time is now. Toyotathon 2000. Hurry to this blockbuster event for great Toyota values. Your ride to the new millennium is here. Are you ready to go? Right now, see your Toyota dealer for this low 6.9 financing on an awesome new Tacoma, the ultimate compact truck. Get to Toyotathon 2000, now playing exclusively at your Toyota dealer.
There's nothing like your Northwest McDonald's. We've always been the place to go to enjoy a moment together. And the place you can always count on for incredible deals. Like Tuesday, our new day of outrageous value. Introducing 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for only 89 cents. 6 crispy golden nuggets, only 89 cents every Tuesday. There's nothing like McDonald's. It's where you go for food, for fun, for memories. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Friends, great news from Adventure RV Center if you're looking to purchase a new or used RV.
Right now, Adventure RV Center is having a huge used RV sale. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers from all our stores have been moved to one location. This is the biggest used RV sale in the Northwest with unbelievable prices on Winnebago, Holiday Rambler, Itasca, Alpenlight, and more. Adventure RV Center's huge used RV sale going on right now at Vancouver Plaza, just across SR 500 from the Vancouver Mall.
Adventure RV Center, you're going to love the way we sell RVs.
The Ross After Christmas Clearance. Everything you wanted for Christmas but didn't get is now available at huge savings. The Ross After Christmas Clearance on now.
You're watching Real TV.
Welcome back. I'm Kristen Eichel. And now we have the story of a heart-wrenching high-speed chase. It's terrifying to watch because there are little kids in the car. A car thief in Houston, Texas has some precious cargo on board, and he's racing to get away from the cops. Claudia Aguilar's 3 children and niece are inside the stolen truck. The youngest is just 12 months old. The sheriff's department has the panicked mother on the line.
911, go ahead, ma'am. I have a lady in the store, and her truck was just stolen, and her kids are in the car. Okay.
How many kids is in this car? And I need a description of that vehicle, ma'am, now.
Sheriff's Deputy Elisa Woodward is the first to respond.
And as soon as I entered the freeway, out of the corner of my eye, I saw the black pickup truck matching the description of the vehicle. When I turned on my emergency equipment, my lights and siren, the vehicle, he just punched it. I mean, and the pursuit was on from there.
Real TV tracked down Deputy Woodward's radio transmissions during the chase.
We took northbound 610, northbound from I-10. Northbound 610. Northbound 610, approaching Wallaceville.
Deputy Woodward is all alone on the ground, but help is on the way.
Alicia, hang on, girl. I got the troops coming to you. Boy, one was still northbound on 610. He's completely out of control.
And I felt an urgency inside myself that this car needed to be stopped for the safety of the children.
But when the suspect makes a quick exit, Woodward loses control.
I was unable to negotiate the exit, and my car began to do 360s on the freeway.
Well, I just found out that he took the Kirkpatrick exit. I'm back in pursuit.
At this point, my heart sunk to my knees. I just felt defeated. I was like, you know, I felt like I had let down these kids, let down this mother.
But Woodward held on long enough. Help has arrived. Deputy Shannon Bowden is now on the radio.
Okay, taking the 610 exchange. We're going to be going northbound 610.
50 minutes into the terrifying ordeal, the chase takes a tragic turn.
He just intentionally crashed into the side barrier. We got ejections. We need EMS now. Only one who needs EMS, the kids in the truck.
The truck slides down the guardrail and eventually comes to a stop. Officers rush to the vehicle, but to their surprise, they don't find the driver, only the frightened children. A breathless Deputy Bowden makes the call from the scene.
The victims that were hijacked appear to be okay. Still need EMS to check by to be sure they're not injured. It looks like we've got a suspect is DOA.
The driver's body is found several hundred feet behind the truck. Apparently, he tried to jump out just as it smashed into the wall. He doesn't survive. Thankfully, the 4 innocent children are all okay. Their mother recalls the horrific day.
Oh, I was scared. Because all the bad things that you can think of that you think might happen, because it's going so fast, it just goes through your mind.
Claudia remembers the terrifying moment the man stole the truck with her children and niece.
I saw the man closing the door and taking off. And that's when I ran after the truck, screaming, please, please stop. Please stop. Just leave me my children. Take the car. Just leave my children.
After that, Claudia ran into this barber shop where a worker called 911. And to her horror, she saw the pursuit live on TV.
And I was just scared that he was going to do something to them. Because I didn't know what was going through this man's mind.
Claudia's 5-year-old, Christopher, says he was scared but tried to be brave for his baby brothers.
I was in bed. I was holding the bottle with the baby. 2 of them. And my baby is crying. 2 of them. I was crying too.
15-year-old Roxanne was knocked unconscious on impact of the crash, but tells us how she felt just moments before.
I was praying to God, save me.
Claudia feels those prayers saved all the children.
God, he saved my children. And Roxanne, because he gave her a lot of strength to keep them safe.
Officer Woodward agrees. The kids' survival is nothing short of a miracle.
They had a guardian angel, we had a guardian angel, and they were there for us that day.
The Aguilars agree. They know how blessed they are being able to reunite as a family. Claudia and her family now go to counseling sessions to help cope with the anguish of that incident. And she says her children never leave her side.
The people elected him to office because they trust him, but he's on the take. And Dancing with Gators. The best real TV is yet to come.
Are you sure that's the right number?
When you really need the right number, dial 411 from US West. One more reason life's better here. When you just can't get to the phone, help is on your line. Press star 69 from US West. One more reason life's better here.
Hurry to get huge savings during the Hyundai year-end sale. Get the all-new Hyundai Accent for only $8,934. Or check out the roomy 2000 Elantra. The sedan that Consumers Digest just named a Best Buy starts at just $12,234. Both come with the freedom of America's best warranty. So hurry down to your Hyundai dealer and save during the year-end sale. Come get a great deal on the new 2000 models at your Hyundai dealer now.
What do you plan on doing for the rest of your life? New career? Bachelor's degree? Well, if you're ready, Portland Community College is ready for you. PCC is the inexpensive way to get an education for whatever field you choose. Our classes are small, our teachers have real-world experience, and credits transfer easily to four-year university. Winter term begins January 3rd, and you can now register online. Go to pcc.edu or call 614-7171 for more information. Portland Community College, college that fits your life.
A major inventory clearance event is now underway at Standard TV and Appliance. The year-end clearance means huge savings on dozens of name-brand products. Hurry to Standard for 12-month no-interest financing, plus clearance prices on big-screen satellite systems, recliners, appliances, and more during this store-wide event. The year-end clearance, that's Standard TV and Appliance on Southeast 82nd, in Tigard on Highway 99, and Beaverton on Canyon Road.
The Meyer & Frank biggest intimate apparel sale of the season is going on now. Buy any two bras or shapewear, get two free from the entire stock of Bally, Olga, Warner's, Maidenform, Vanity Fair, Barely There, and Flexies. Plus extra savings from Playtex and 25% off Calvin Klein, Jockey, Wonder Bra, and Liliette. Check your paper for extra savings bonus coupons. This is where it all starts. This is where it gets good. The Meyer & Frank biggest intimate apparel sale of the season.
This man is the clerk of the courts in Franklin County, Ohio. And one of his job duties is to collect money sent in for traffic fines. But when a hidden camera reveals the money man's sneaky move, he's caught red-handed. The elected official was suspected of embezzlement for over a year. So prosecutor Ron O'Brien set up a surveillance camera in his office. It took a couple of tries to bust him. The first time, the camera was too far away.
After we found out he was actually doing the embezzlement here at his desk, we moved the camera from that corner to right over his desk, and that was where we were able to find the film that you saw. The system involved getting the bag of the fine payments late in the afternoon, and after other personnel left, counting the money, removing the money he was going to steal, creating a new receipt, and throwing away the old receipts.
And when you do that for 15 years, it really adds up. The clerk pled guilty to stealing more than $448,000. Surprisingly, he's already paid back most of the stolen money, but he's also serving 6 years in jail. To Tomorrow on Real TV, the sprint car set off a dangerous chain reaction, and everyone at the track has the same reaction.
Holy crap!
Plus, the skier takes a tumble, and to make matters worse, he starts an avalanche behind him. That's tomorrow. Still ahead today, here's to the winners, your best tapes in the Real TV home video contest.
And here's a story we've never seen before. An amazing man who dives into a swamp for an encounter with alligators. You'll agree, as our special series kicks off, that he's a true Real TV adventurer.
I've been called Alligator Man, Shark Man, Tarzan.
You might want to call Manny Quigg and his partner Mark Rackley stark raving mad.
Just started out with picking up frogs, snakes, and by the time I was in high school, I was already handling and encountering large alligators in the wild.
Completely unarmed, these two catch alligators only on tape. They venture into the murky, hostile waters of Florida's Everglades to shoot some truly amazing and very dangerous Real TV. Adding to the insanity, they have no underwater breathing apparatus.
I found that if I approach the alligator with a lot of calm, real nice and easy, I could get close to the alligator and interact with them. I could actually lift a dangerous predator without any problem.
With the alligator lulled into a trance, Manny performs like an aquatic Nureyev in a weird Jurassic ballet. Mark's camera catches the amazing scene.
You know, they're dinosaurs, and just to be in the same water with them, it just is incredible.
But this is a 500-pound dance partner that can bite your head off.
I'm looking into his eyes, and I think this animal can just take me out in a split second. So it's like your heart beats, you know, it's racing sometimes when you're when I'm shooting.
Shooting so close, Mark's camera actually bumps this alligator's deadly jaws. Sometimes they ignore him, sometimes they don't. On this day, Manny films Mark getting right in a lazy alligator's face.
I was getting a real close shot of his eyelid, and then he just kind of blinked his eye, and he just let me have it. As he bit down on it, he felt that it was metal, and he let me go. If it had been my arm or, you know, my head, he could have just killed me.
These incredible beasts are actually graceful beneath the surface. But even following one can be dangerous.
I don't recommend people to try this. We've been doing this for a long time. We're experts. We go in there with God's grace. We're not crazy, but if somebody else thinks it's okay. It's no problem.
But there is some meaning behind this madness. Manny and Mark say they shoot these amazing videos to educate people about alligators.
Instead of fearing the alligator, we're trying to give them a better understanding of the alligator so we can all coexist.
If you have a tape you think we should see, give us a call toll-free at 1-888-REAL-TV1. Or on the web, you can find us at realtv1.com.
Individually, they are standouts in their respective classes. Collectively, they paint a portrait of daring and innovation. Traits that lead to an SUV called Dodge Durango. Right now, this low lease puts you in a four-wheel drive sport utility that's perfectly positioned between the toys and the tanks. If you're ready to move in a different direction, get to the Dodge year-end event today.
Once a year and only once a year, the Men's Warehouse has a sale. That's right, only once a year do we further reduce our everyday low prices an additional 20 to 40%. Of course, one sale a year may not seem like a lot, but if it's a sale as big as this one, well, once is enough.
It takes a Men's Warehouse sale to beat a Men's Warehouse price.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Deuce Bigalow is a hit. It's the funniest movie of the season.
Yeah! You have a way of satisfying a woman that would sicken a normal man.
Dear God. Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. Rated R. Now playing.
This week, Dave's counting down to an all-new Millennium Late Show in prime time. It's an all-new Late Show this New Year's Eve. And tonight, don't miss Matt Damon.
Closed captioning sponsored by
Summer, winter, spring, or fall. The weather's always great, so give us a call. 1-800-44-MEXICO. For every reason, any season.
Promotional consideration sponsored by
At Good Neighbor Pharmacy, we get questions about supplements. Next time you're in, ask about Metabolize and Save, designed to promote energy and supplement your diet.
Introducing America Online new version 5.0. Now it's easier to stay in touch and even easier to get started. AOL new version 5.0. Sign up today.
And finally, the results of our big Real TV home video contest. Today, runner-up number 4, winning $1,000. Our congratulations to Jim Wolf in Connorsville, Indiana. Jim admits he has way too much time on his hands. Jim is not a professional stuntman. He simply likes to shock his friends and family by blowing himself up in new and unusual ways. Now Jim has locked himself inside an outhouse, and the only way out involves explosives. You're looking at one lucky guy. Jim has never been hurt, and today, he's $1,000 richer. Bet his friends are proud now. We'll watch for more winners in the days ahead this week. That's it for now. We'll see you next time for more Real TV.
Throughout the 1900s, Ford has made automotive history numerous times. And to close out the 20th century, we're doing it again. Presenting 20th Century Celebration from your Northwest Ford store. This is your chance to get low financing and big cash back on all 2000 cars and remaining 99 models. That's financing as low as 0.9%, plus cash back incentives up to $2,000. So get to your Northwest Ford store today, because when 20th Century Celebration ends, it's history.
Getting a new car is a kick, but there are questions. Should I get this option? Can I afford that option? Do I even have an option? Introducing the Civic Value Package Sedan. Complete with a keyless entry system, air conditioning, automatic transmission, a CD player, and more. Isn't life wonderful when the options aren't extra?
Now get special APR financing as low as 4.9% for 36 months on all new Civics.
Now there are 2 great ways to save at Safeway. Check your mailbox for the new January issue of the Safeway Clipless Coupon Book. Savings are automatic with your Safeway Club card. Or get the same great savings by clipping the coupons. You can save on items like Campbell's Chunky Soups, 4 cans are $5. Or Golden Grain Mission Pasta for just 77 cents each. And get
APR financing for 60 months on all Quest, Maximas, and Frontier crew cabs, too. So what are you waiting for? Get $1,000 holiday cash and 2.9% APR financing. But hurry, it all ends January 3rd.
Steve and Natalie, Charlie and Diane, mornings on the Power of Two.